this segment, we'll cover the overall rules for ASC 360 and the overall impact on the financial statements. Really short segment here. We'll do actually a review of some of the things we've been talking about here. The definition of an impairment according to ASC 360 is this: the carrying value of a long-lived asset is not recoverable and exceeds its fair value. So the amount on your books of the asset is higher than the fair value of the asset. And the carrying value exceeds the sum of the undiscounted cash flows expected to result from the use and eventual disposition of the asset. If that's present, in other words, that carrying value is higher than those undiscounted cash flows, then you do an impairment. And what is the impact of an impairment on the financials? You recognize an impairment loss on the income statement. In my example of a $15 million impairment of an asset, you would record in that year a loss on your financials of $15 million. As I said, perhaps you have debt outstanding on this asset or group of assets, and you need to recover that debt through your rates, or those debt payments through your rates, so you can pay back the bondholders. This isn't a segment on bonds and repayment and all of that, but rule one when it comes to bond repayment is that in your rates you have to build in bond payments first. You have to have a method to recover those costs in your rates, and you have to decide on how you are going to do that, because impairments are permanent. It's not like that relationship that maybe you have with someone where let's break up, let's get together, things like that. This is only temporary. When it comes to your assets, perhaps, nice transition there. When it comes to your assets, you say, well, maybe the market will come around. Maybe the price will flip on power. So this is only a temporary situation. Well, temporary and impairments don't go together. Temporary is not an impairment for accounting purposes. Permanent impairments are the rule of ASC 360. And ASC 360 says that you write down the asset permanently to its fair value. You can't go back. Even if you have debt on that and you need to recover that from your ratepayers, you can't go back. So we'll go ahead here and we'll talk about the application of ASC 360, but we're going to throw in ASC 980, which talks about how perhaps to recover that difference between the carrying value and the fair value of the asset in your customer rates. See you back here in a minute.